Hey, it's Dave. To New Year's resolution or not? I think this is a great question. If you hang with me to the end, I'll even give you some ideas as to what might be an appropriate New Year's resolution. But, I think this is something that a lot of people get challenged with. And normally the people, generalizing here from a coaching standpoint, normally the people that don't like New Year's resolutions are the ones that have had a lot of past New Year resolution failure experiences. So, maybe the issue isn't with making a New Year's resolution or not, but how intense that New Year's resolution is. Just something to think about. I know for me, I'm not a big New Year's resolution guy, but this is a great time of year for me to sit back, kind of take stock, get off that hamster wheel of life, if you will, because I know life is so busy and so hectic, but just take a couple minutes and really kind of reflect upon the things that are important to us. And I know for me, I always like to be driving in a forward, progressive idea on many things in life and not just my health and fitness. And there are some times when I'm able to get off that hamster wheel of life and reflect upon those things. And New Year's, or this week between Christmas and New Year's, is one of those times. For me, vacations or some nice quiet time for me to kind of focus on those things. Also, if I'm on like a long road trip or Melissa and I are getting away for a weekend, again, another good opportunity for me to reflect on those things. And like I said, I like to progress. I like to be moving forward. And whether that's in my health and fitness or my marriage, my relationships, my faith, my business, my friendships, all of those things, I like to be moving in a positive direction. So again, this is my time when I take stock in those things. So I don't normally set up New Year's resolutions like, this year I'm going to lose 20 pounds. And I'll tell you, if you are going to set up New Year's resolutions, I would highly recommend that they are activity-based as opposed to goal-based. So a goal-based resolution might be, I'm going to lose 20 pounds by this date. I got to tell you, even from a coaching standpoint, our body's going to respond how our body's going to respond. And just kind of wishing that weight loss into action probably isn't going to happen. But if we take an activity-based approach, so select activities that are going to lead us to that goal. Okay, so let's say, hypothetically speaking, New Year's resolution, New Year's goals, 2024 goals are to lose 20 pounds. All right, so what are the activities that are going to lead me there? Well, moving the body more, drinking more water, eating in a healthy manner, lifting weights, getting better rest and recovery. I mean, those, I think off the top of my head, those are probably the 5 big buckets that are going to lead you to that goal. So, we want these goals, these activities to be achievable. I highly recommend that you pick activities that you can do forever. And I legitimately mean that, for forever. Not picking goals that you can do forever or not picking activities that you can do forever is really what leads us to that yo-yo dieting and all that stuff. Okay, so let's pick some activity-based goals that will lead us to the direction of our bigger goals, if you will, that we can do forever and that are let's call it like a little bit of a stretch versus where we're at right now. And again, getting back to my earlier comment, I think one of the reasons people fail so often on their New Year's resolutions is that they make too big of a leap. For example, I want to get in shape, so I'm going to run 5K every day. Well, if you've never run before, you're not going to be running 5K every day. And you are absolutely setting yourself up for failure. Then you're going to be sad and I can't do this and I'm stuck with this body forever. No. So let's make these slightly out of our comfort zone. So if you're, getting back to the things, those big rocks, if you will, that will lead us to our weight loss goals. Maybe you're not a big walker. I need to move my body more. Well, how about if we start every day with a 10-minute walk? That'd be a great New Year's resolution. I'm going to start every day with a 10-minute walk. That's it. I mean, that sounds, we're human beings. We can walk. We're designed to walk. I think that is something that most people could do every day. I told you the story before. I worked with a gentleman where our first goal in working together was for him to walk down to his mailbox and back. That was a challenge for him, and he did it. And he kept getting better and better and better. So that's what we want to do. An activity-based goal that is doable, slightly out of our reach, that we can do forever. Working out, making a New Year's resolution like, I'm going to lift weights 7 times a week, or I'm going to take 5 CrossFit classes a week. Man, that's really hard on the body. Really hard on the body. I think a better goal might be, I'm going to start an at-home weightlifting program where I'm going to train twice per week. I mean, if you weren't training at all, that is going to be a massive improvement. It really moved the needle in the right direction. 2 workouts per week. Focusing on rest and recovery. And I wouldn't do all these at one time. Just pick one of them maybe. Rest and recovery, so important, especially as we get older. I'm telling you, man, when I hit 60, rest and recovery is definitely more important than ever before. Okay, what am I going to do? I'm going to have a consistent bedtime and wake time. That's a good goal. I'm going to put my electronics away an hour before bed. Great New Year's resolution. On the nutrition side of things, saying that like, oh, I'm going to give up all pizza, or I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Again, make sure that the goal that you set, you can do forever. Here is what I think would be a great New Year's resolution goal that is activity-based, that would not only lead you in the right direction, but you even get a bonus out of it. How about if your goal was this? I'm going to start every day with a protein-rich breakfast so my family can see how much I love them and care about my health and fitness and trying to set a good example for my family. So there we picked a doable health and fitness goal, health and fitness activity that's going to lead you to your goals, but it's also kind of demonstrating to your family what you are trying to do for them. I hear from people all the time, like, oh, I would do anything for my kids. Yep. Then this would be a great place to start. Let's show our children what a healthy breakfast looks like, not just a box of sugary cereal, but a nice protein-rich, healthy breakfast to get her moving. So again, yeah, I like New Year's resolutions, not so much for the goal, but just to give me an opportunity to take stock in all of the important things in my life, the real big bucket important things, and plan activities around those. By the way, let me give you one more quick example. I said like my marriage, very important to me. Maybe my marriage goal should be to make sure that we have a date night planned every week. Like that would definitely be something that an activity-based goal that is doable, replicatable, achievable, that would make me feel good, and I know would be driving my marriage in the right direction. Anyway, just something to think about. Man, I hope you guys have a great 2024. If I may, my 2023 was spectacular. I really had a great year. First grandchild, many family celebrations. I turned 60, not so awesome. And I'm still learning about that, quite frankly. I will tell you this, our health and fitness does change a lot as we get older, so it is something that we need to consider. So anyway, let's set ourselves up for a great 2024. I'm excited about the new year. If you need any help with your New Year's resolutions, or your plan for the upcoming year, just drop me a note. Would love to hear from you. I do hour-long consultations, no obligation, free hour-long consultations all the time. Drop me a note, jump on my schedule, let's talk about it, and let's come up with a plan for you that's going to steer you in the right direction, that is doable, that's going to help your body, your soul, make your heart feel good about the things that you've accomplished in life. Anyway, hey, thanks for listening. Please like, follow, and share, and hope to hear from you guys soon, and have a great 2024. Take care.